I am just a couple of minutes early, but that should be okay. Is there anybody here? I see four, says four in with 6 thummies already. Great. Now it says 5 people in. If you see me looking down, it's because I have my phone as well to try to keep up with the chat because it disappears off of my tablet quite often. So as I said, it is Trivia Thursday. Hello, Eileen. How are you tonight? Hi, Karen. How are you? I see my son just popped in. Hello, Shirley. I have some pretty exciting news, guys. Tomorrow morning on my live, I am going to have a guest on the panel with me. Can anybody guess who will be my guest tomorrow morning? Eileen says no. Hello, Deleted. Thank you for stopping in. Surely I'm the same way. I was up really late last night watching Dawn Yarndall. That was a great time over there. So it was so much fun. And my son guessed the lady who dyed the yarn for me. Absolutely. Dawn Aaron Loving Hands will be on my panel tomorrow morning with me at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Hello, Jerry. Thank you for stopping in. So yes, I am very, very excited. Dawn Aaron will be here with me tomorrow morning on my live. So I'm very excited about that. Thank you for stopping in on Unbounded Frames. So it is Trivia Thursday, where I ask a series of questions. I wait for your answers. I will give you my answers. And I also dug up some real trivia questions to see if you guys might know the answers to some of these. So if everybody is ready, we will go ahead and begin. My first question was, what was your favorite childhood game? Shirley, Dawn Aaron Loving Hands is going to be a guest tomorrow morning on my panel with me. Or she'll be on with me for my live tomorrow morning. Eileen shoots and ladders. My son says go fish. I was thinking like way back, guys, way back childhood games like Red Rover, freeze tag, hide and seek, regular tag, stuff like that, way back. Fox and Hounds, Eileen running bases. I actually liked hide and seek. Does anybody know what hide and seek used to be called? And about when it was first played? Any guesses, anybody? Surely like tag, you're it. Yes, hide and seek was a great game. Did you know hide and seek was actually first thought of in the 2nd century BC, and it was called Now and Then? Hi, Ivy. Thank you for coming in. So yes, that's how long hide and seek has been around since the 2nd century BC, guys. And it used to be called Now and Then. So I loved hide and seek as a kid. That was a wonderful game. Question number 2. What were your favorite things to do during summer vacation from high school? Mine was I would go and spend my summers every summer. I went and spent it with my grandma and grandpa up north in Michigan. And I would spend my whole summer up there. And I would go and help the farmer that lived about a half a mile back behind them. And I loved to go and milk the cows, help with the hay, feeding all the animals. Ivy, work and make money. Does anybody know when summer breaks for school were first invented? No asking Alexa or Google, Eileen. I'm trying to make you think. Summer breaks were actually invented for schools in the late 19th century. Google is your friend. I know. I want you guys to think. I don't want you to use Google or anything like that. Okay, Ivy. Question number 3 is, what is your most memorable childhood memory? Oh, it gets better, Dan. Don't worry. Swimming and watching kid movies like Snow White. Oh, that's a good one. My favorite childhood memory was always playing Barbies with my sister, but I would take her Barbies and dress them up like G.I. Joes because I didn't want them to be girls. I wanted them to be boy dolls. Yeah, Dan, that was a good memory. Eileen, that's not nice. Oh my goodness. All right, question number 4. What was your favorite subject in high school? Mine was biology. Lunch. And does anybody know, without asking Google or Alexa or anybody else, what subjects were taught in the 70s for school? American history and algebra. I did not like neither one of those, Shirley. Your favorite subject was girls, Dan? Yeah, I know that. Mine was biology. I loved biology. Oh, and creative writing. That was another one of mine. I loved my creative writing class because I got to write poetry, short stories. I loved writing. That was my favorite thing to do was write poems. I actually wrote a poem once and it was really I wrote 2 poems in my whole life. And one got put on the headstone of my grandfather's headstone at his grave. And the other one I wrote for my ex-husband who we won't talk about. In the 1970s, the main subjects that were taught in school were reading, English, penmanship, math, social studies, science, and believe it or not, PE was a requirement. Those were the subjects, according to Google, in the 70s, those were the required subjects for school. Question number 5. If you could learn to crochet one thing that you have never ever crocheted before in your life, what would it be? I agree. A lot of subjects should still be taught in school today, like cursive. I was born in the early 70s, Shirley, so I didn't start school until I think 78. Eileen, you graduated high school in 1970? I still wasn't born in 70. I was born in 73. You would crochet a jogging suit, Dan. Yes, if you could crochet one thing that you have never made, what would it be? If I could crochet one thing that I have never crocheted, 73. Karen says a stuffed animal. Shirley says a tablecloth. My son said a jogging suit. I have the materials. Hello, Adventures with Beth. Thank you for stopping in. A stuffed animal, Ivy? You've made animals stuffed. Oh, a bed cover. That would be nice. I have the yarn to do it. And I've just got to work up the courage to do it. And that's to make Bag O' Day's cocoon cardigan. I fell in love with that the first day I seen that. When she added the fur to the cuffs and down the front, I immediately ordered the yarn to do it, the fur and everything. I've had the yarn sitting here for over a month now, and I still have not jumped in to making that cardigan. It's intimidating to me, but I want to do it, and that is the one thing I want to crochet more than anything that I have never made before. Does anybody know when crochet was invented or when it originated? I remember your birthday, Ivy. Ivy, you are very close. According to Google, crochet was thought to be originated in the 15th through the 17th century. And terms for crochet first appeared in 1823 in a Dutch magazine called Penelope. 1765, 1736. You guys got real close, good answers. It was first originated between the 15th and the 17th through the 17th century. And the first terms for crochet appeared in 1823 in a Dutch magazine called Penelope. Using thread, correct, Ivy. silver and gold silk, to be exact, to make purses. Question number 6. Who is your favorite YouTube teacher and why? Good job, Dan. Oh, you're very welcome. Yes, I am your friend, Eileen. Yourself, of course. Ivy does make beautiful things. I have to agree with her. She's very talented and she makes gorgeous things. I would have to say that Bag O' Day Crystal is probably my favorite teacher just because she's really good at explaining the stitches and showing them. Yeah, there is. There are just a lot of great teachers on YouTube now. And even Ivy, she's good at showing how to do stitches. She's good at showing you her beading. The beautiful things that lady can make with beads are just amazing. But Crystal, yeah, I think Crystal, I love Crystal just because she's just real dedicated and patient at showing her stitches and explaining them as she goes along. Don't worry, the questions get better. What other channels do you watch on YouTube besides crochet channels? You want to learn it now? Eileen says scam baiters. Diamond paintings. Karen also reading and diamond painting channels. I don't think I've watched any diamond painting channels. I do enjoy to watch 49 More. I also enjoy Tales After Dark. I enjoy watching Brown Girl Bella, Anthony J. All Day. I like to watch Gloria's Platter. I like any of the homesteading channels. The paranormal and stuff like that, I would love to watch, but I get so freaked out about stuff like that it literally scares me. I cannot watch paranormal stuff. My roommate, Mr. Cozy, watches paranormal stuff and ghost hunters and stuff like that. I just cannot. He's got it on the TV. I cannot. I just cannot stand to be anywhere near it when it's on. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What is the most whips you have had, and how long did it take you to finish them? Shirley, you like paranormal stuff too? I like it. It scares me for some reason. Some of that stuff is really freaky. You live in a haunted house? Oh my goodness. That would, ay, 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 that would freak me out. Heartbeat Bridge in Virginia. Is that scary? Eileen, you have three, and now you're down to two. Wow. No, they really can't hurt you, but I have caught briefs, bits, and pieces of some of the spirits that are like really angry spirits, and they actually can hurt you. The bad spirits can really hurt you. If they're pranking you in a funny way, then yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Hola, Maritza. Thank you for coming in. Surely you have four going right now? Wow. Well, I guess I kind of have four going too. Because I have two diamond paintings and then I have two blankets going. Yeah, if as long as they're good spirits, I guess I don't mind them being around. But if they're going to be naughty, mean spirits and do bad things, then I don't want them around. But if they're going to play funny games and little pranks like that, then yeah, they're more than welcome. Oh, you didn't include the diamond paintings? I guess Beth, if you adventures with Beth, I guess yeah, if you're brave enough to find out what's angering them. I'm not brave enough to do that. I'm a big chicken. I I'm a huge chicken. Question number 9. If you could visit any country on an all expense paid trip, what country would you go to and why? Eileen, the Netherlands to visit your friend Marie. That would be a fun trip. If I got an all expense paid trip out of the country, oh, were you really, Jerry? I'm sorry. I've had these written down since last week, believe it or not. So, question number 10 is going to be real fun because that was a conversation that was going really late last night on another live. If I could visit any other country, I would have to say Germany. And I would go there because that is where my great grandmother was born and raised. She was a full blooded German. She spoke German. I am Dutch, German, French, and Native American. So I would go to Germany just so I could learn more about my heritage. Really, Adventures with Beth, you inherited a castle in Scotland? That is amazing. And most definitely, I would want to investigate that out all day long. Yeah, that would be nice if we could go and visit the castle with her, huh, Ivy? It's not Hogwarts. I would love to visit a castle anywhere in the world. Yeah, I know. My bags are packed too. Let's go. You've only seen it online so far? Still, that would have to be amazing. Hey, there's my sister. Scandalous. And Switzerland? You lived there for 6 years? Wow. I missed you at Ivy's on Tuesday, Sandra. Oh, Ivy, I would have probably passed out and fainted with that many stairs, especially in a spiral. I would have got dizzy. But that had to have been fun. Yeah, I was scared. You were there for a minute, but you didn't stay long. That's okay. I understand. Adulting and life stuff happens. I think little people lived there when they made it. I think question number 10 is going to be a really fun question. It was kind of discussed a little bit on a live last night that I was at. And if I would have known that it was going to be discussed last night, I probably wouldn't have wrote it down. But I did. So, all right. I love you too, son. You guys behave. Be safe. I'm a little people elephant. Question number 10 has to do with music. Music eras. What was your favorite music era? Germany. I've Googled Germany. I have studied Germany. I would just love, love, love to go and see Germany. See, Eileen says disco. Scandalous says 80s. I'm 80s too. I love 80s music. 80s music ruled. 70s country. Disco, classic rock, 60s. Another one, disco. Eileen liked Elvis. I was going to say the next one is what bands and songs did you like from the era that you liked? Ivy says country. Your playlist looks like someone with multiple personalities. Mine looks like that too because I have country, I have Jelly Roll, I have Chris Daughtry, I mean, you name it, my playlist probably has it. Duran Duran, yes. Oh, and Toto, Hungry Like the Wolf. Oh, I loved that song. All of it, yeah. Neil Diamond and Conway Twitty. Old country was Conway Twitty, Dolly, Kenny. I loved all of that old country like that. Loretta Lynn, Alabama, yes. Oh, my best friend Denise and her mom have seen Alabama in concert probably 10 times or more. I like most music unless it's heavy metal. I just can't do heavy metal. To me, it's just a bunch of screaming and loud squealing guitars. George Strait, yes. That's another good one. Yeah, my mood when I do my diamond paintings, I put my headphones in and I'll pull up my playlist. But the playlist that I use for diamond painting has mostly just country songs, like mainly Carrie Underwood, Deanna Carter, the that she sings "Strawberry Wine." I have a couple of songs by Miranda Lambert on there, James Blunt, Chris Daughtry, two or three songs by Jelly Roll are on there, but they're all kind of more of the slower type love songs, romantic type songs. I like music like that when I'm doing my diamond paintings. There's a few upbeat songs on there, country ones. Hello, Sunita. Thank you for coming in. Oh, yes, Shania Twain. She was one that I could rock out to all day long if I was cleaning. 80 and 90s. I love anything that was in the 80s. All of those 80s bands, Poison, um, Guns N' Roses, Skid Row. You like movie instrumental soundtracks. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I like some of those ones. I liked Warrant back in the 80s. They were good. The best concert I ever saw was Def Leppard. I got to see Def Leppard in concert. The ticket was free, so I got to go. So I loved it. And let me tell you, Def Leppard rocked it out. It was, oh, I've been to two concerts in my whole life. And one was Def Leppard, the other one was John Michael Montgomery. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Star Wars. Star Wars was good. If little Lego knew I got to go see Def Leppard for free, oh, little Lego loves Def Leppard. Yes, I do crochet. I liked some songs by Ozzy. I showed this, I think it was Monday, or no, Wednesday, Whippin' Wednesday, yesterday. I showed you the start of my heck yes, they had better hair than us. I was jealous. You started a crochet club at school and you love crocheting. Good. This is now my corner to corner. It's grown quite a bit. And the one I was doing with the date night yarn, I just switched colors to the other color. I finished the first ball. And that one's quite big as well. Thank you. I love corner to corner because it's mindless for me. I can just sit and do it and it just goes and goes. And I'm already on my third skein of yarn for the corner to corner. Thank you, Eileen. Okay, so back to music. Do you guys know what music? I don't do any amigurumi. I've never learned. I would like to make a sunbunny, and I do have some of the fiber fill stuff to do it. I've never made anything like that. I had the Empkins book. I bought it because I wanted to make one little creature out of the whole entire book, and I ended up trading it to Dawn Aaron for some hand dyed yarn just because I've never done stuff like that. So all right. Do you guys know in what year opera music came out? You need to finish your Somebody. I need to make one. I see all of the cute ones that everybody's made. Miss C has so many of them, and now she's doing the Somebodies. I could never keep up with you guys on doing all that stuff. I would fall so far behind. Nope, not 1328. A little bit later. In the 1600s, you're close. Opera first came out in 1597. That was a very good guess. Does anybody know in what year gospel music came out? Nope, not the 1500s. Gospel music was actually first heard in the early 1600s. So that tells you how long music's been around. Sandra, you would have nailed it. Does anybody know in what year classical music came out? (1865, 1560). Nope. 1750. Eileen, you're right. In the 1750s, classical music came out. In 1830, romantic music came out. In 1899, I told you no using Google or Alexa. In 1899, ragtime, which is now considered reggae music, came out in 1899. In 1900, blues and jazz music came out. In the early 1950s was rock and roll. August 11th, 1973, the first rap song was played. And it was played so that people could dance longer. And in 1724, the first country song called Wreck of the Old was written and played for the first time ever for country music. 1724, guys. That's a long time for country music to be around. I don't know what the first rap song was. I just asked Google of what year's music was, and it just said that on August 11th, 1973, a band was playing, and they started playing rap music so that the music could be danced to longer. You like opera music? And I seen your question. Which blanket did you want me to show you that you didn't get to see? The only rap singer I've ever really liked is Eminem. And I could listen to him. I love Eminem. I could listen to him all day long. And I like him because he was born and raised in Michigan. I was born and raised in Michigan. And he did not live far from where I lived. He was like 3 hours away from me. Oh, I'm not a great music queen. I cheated too. I used Google. Google says Rapper's Delight was the first rap song. I think that looked familiar from when I Googled it. My favorite stitch for crocheting, I would have to say, is the corner to corner stitch, or I'm really loving this new flutter stitch that I'm working on. I absolutely love that flutter stitch. I have a lot of favorite stitches though. I like any of the shell stitches. I like any of the double crochets with a puff, single crochets with a puff, anything with shells. Like I said, this new flutter stitch that Bag O' Day Crystal put up, I am absolutely loving it. I also like her solid waves. Sugar Hill Gang. And that's what this date night yarn is done in. This one right here, this is the flutter stitch, which is 2 double crochets and then a 3 yarn over puff stitch. So it's a really pretty stitch. I love that stitch. You have to teach your math teacher to crochet. Yes, I love teaching people to crochet too. And I do that every Monday morning. We learn 2 new stitches out of the new crochet stitch dictionary. You can't really mess up, Emma, because all you got to do is just, if you miss a stitch or something, is just take it back out and re-show it. Yes, math and crochet do go together because it's count, 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 and count some more. All right, now, did you guys have any questions for me that you guys wanted to ask? Now that my trivia is done, we can just kind of chit chat for a while now. Yeah, Eminem, I love Eminem. He's my favorite all time of rap music, and he's the only one I'll listen to for rap. I would have to say my favorite female country singer that is up to date right now is probably Carrie Underwood and Lainey Wilson. Yes, you're right, Emma. My little spunky dog scared me the other morning. I think it was yesterday morning. Oh, the corner to corner? It's getting there. I said I just got into the third ball. Thank you. It's made with Joanne's Big Twist, the Aqua Ombre. You love corner to corner too? See, I told you, Sandra. We have got to be related somehow. Thank you, Karen. My guest tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time on my live, Dawn Aaron Loving Hands is going to be on my live with me. I'm very excited about that. Hi, Jill. Yes, we be Twinkies. Hey, Nightbutt, you be nice. How did he get in here? I didn't think he was activated. It kept telling me I had to save him, and I couldn't save him, and now he's showing up. Yes, I love Dawn Aaron too. And her and this always a hot mess. She always thinks she's a hot mess. She's not a hot mess. And her and I, we get along so good. And I love the work she does. Her clay work, her spinning of the yarn, her dyeing yarn. That girl works so hard. And she's just kind of frustrated a little bit because she's not getting where she I think deserves to be as far as her journey on YouTube. I think she should be a lot further along than what she is. My favorite color of all time is pink. And my favorite fruit is Honey Crisp apples. But I think that she deserves to be along a lot farther than what she is. And with her being so busy with her clay work and her dyeing yarn, spinning yarn, she doesn't have a lot of time to do videos. And I think that's kind of what's hurting her a little bit because she's not putting content up all the time. So I kind of gave her a few ideas today of even if they're just short videos. Yes, I agree, Jill. And everybody does it. And I look at it this way. What you put into your YouTube channel is what you're going to get out of it. I am trying hard. I try to put content up every day. I try to put shorts up at least every other day. I started off with 1 live a week, then I went to 2 lives a week. Now I'm doing 3 lives a week. And like I've told you guys from the beginning, I'm not looking to be famous. I'm not looking to make a bunch of money because I don't need that. I like spending time with all of the beautiful people and friends that I have made on this journey so far. I have come across super, super great people, people that are helpful, people that are loving, people that have great ideas that want to share. I just, I love the people that I have met, and that is what makes this journey worth it to me. I don't care about being monetized. I don't care about being famous. It would be nice, and yeah, it would be fun, but it, to me, it's more about making the friends and getting a way to socialize, because I suffer from social anxiety. I don't like going out in public. Sandra. And yes, people that can make me laugh until I almost have accidents. There, you have to, when you upload shorts, I use CapCut. I make a short, and then I export it. And once it exports, then it's into my gallery on my phone or my tablet. And then I go to, from my gallery, I will hit upload, and then it will upload into YouTube as a short automatically for me. As long as it's under a certain amount of seconds, it will automatically go to a short. Or I can hit shorts and it will load up into the shorts. But I've been trying to do, 2 or 3 shorts every other day or every couple of days, because I watch a lot of the Tuber chat. I'm on Tuber chat every time Tuber chat is on. I'm over there. I might not stay for the whole 3 hours, but I'm usually there the first hour, hour and a half, the whole time I'm there. And listening to other content creators over there. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate it. Hello, Elaine and Dot, crafting and chatting. How are you? Hello, Thrive Together. I just, I think that learning from people that have been doing this for a long time has also helped me as well. So, speaking of Tuber chat, there they are. I love how informational they are. Everybody over there is very helpful. They're very friendly. They're just the way that that the host Kevin runs things, explains things. Tuber chat's awesome. I love to listen to Tuber chat. It's just so informative. Everything they do over there, whether it's Kevin doing it or if it's the people that are in the chat, everyone is a friend. They're helpful. They're willing to help you. And they're all just great people. They all have channels. Most all of them have channels. They all know what it's like to just start out from the beginning. Some of them have been doing it for years and they're way up there, but they're still looking to thrive. They're still looking to grow. And smaller people like me, I started this journey. It will be 3 months on the 23rd of this month that I started this journey. And in 3 months, I have made amazing friends just by doing this. And that was one of the main reasons I wanted to do it, because as I told you guys, I suffer from social anxiety. I cannot stand to be out in public. I get such panic attacks and such anxiety from being out. And I thought, well, this is a good way for me to be able to socialize with people, but I'm not actually physically in a huge group of people to where I'm going to get anxiety. This I can handle, and I've made some great friends along the way. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate it. And Dawn, I think she's so into her crafts, and she's concentrating more on that. And I told her, do a short. Just upload a couple of shorts. Even if they're 10, 15 seconds, upload a short. Create a small video of you spinning yarn. Create a small video of what clay you use and some of the tools you use. Make a 10-15 minute video and throw one up once a week. At least once a week, just throw up one video, whether it's dyeing yarn, hanking it up, whatever, just throw up a video. Get some type of content up there that will help you. So I'm hoping that she will do it. And I'm hoping having her on my live with me tomorrow will get her into doing it just to, to show her that it's okay. You're doing great and everybody goes at their own pace. And Jill said that earlier. Everybody goes at their own pace. But I think it depends on how much work you're willing to put in to your channel. That's just my opinion. My opinion really don't count much for anything, but that's just my way of thinking in my opinion. Yeah, I I find this to be a great outlet for me to be able to socialize. Otherwise, my depression can get to me to the point that I will stay in bed for days because I just feel so this has been really good for me. Mr. Cozy has seen a great improvement in my attitude, my my socializing with just talking to people on the phone even. I This has really opened me up, and I you guys will never know what you guys mean to me. So I really appreciate everyone I've met on YouTube. This has been a wonderful journey for me, and I just want to keep going because I love everybody I've met. I love the friends I've made. I love seeing all of the different creations from everybody. Yeah, it's all crochet or diamond painting, whatever. We all have the same passions, but everybody's creations are different. Everybody crochets just a little bit different than from one person to another. I'm a left-handed. Most people are right-handed. Some people are knife holders, some people are pencil holders, and it makes each creation that each person makes unique and beautiful in their own way. And I'm a type of person that I love to help others, and I'll do whatever I can to help somebody else. I love to see people succeed, and if I can help them do it, I'm going to jump right in and I will give it 100% to help somebody along the way. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Eileen. Yes, Tuber Chat is wonderful for support. I absolutely love Tuber Chat. I was over there again today, and I seen Elaine and Dots crafting and chatting over there. I seen Ivy B was over there. There's Jerry was over there from 49 More. I see a lot of my friends going over to Tuber Chat, and I absolutely love that. Oh, thank you. I'm the type of friend that I will be there for anybody in a split second. If they called me up and said, "Hey, I need your help," I'll be there. Hi, Fluffy Boots. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, Dawn Yarn Doll, she had a live last night, and that's why I was kind of leery about doing the music eras because they were talking about that over there last night as well. And that kind of went on for a long time with the music over there. But it was fun, and I was kind of worried about doing that. So But I had already written everything down Monday after I did the crochet stitch live. I did that, and hello, Crossover Paranormal. Thank you for coming in. There's another one from Tuber Chat, guys. Check them out too. You like paranormal? Go check out Crossover Paranormal Society. You will love them. And thank you, Ivy, for dropping that link. Yeah, you guys, if you have not been over to Tuber Chat yet, you need to check it out. Like I said, I seen quite a few people over there today, and I was shocked to see how many people actually were over there after I had mentioned it Wednesday. Or Monday, I think or no, yeah, I did mention it Wednesday on my Whippin' Wednesday video. Yeah, like I said, I guess it, thank you, Fluffy Boots, for doing that. I appreciate that, and I know they will too. As I was saying, I want to help Donna, and I will help her in any way I can. I gave her ideas. Hopefully, she will take what ideas I gave her, and she'll use them. But I, everybody does, like Jill said, everybody goes at their own pace. So, and it's how much you want to do, how much work you're willing to put into your channel. I'm still learning how to do the thumbnails and turning on Nightbot and sharing out links to, like, have her. Hi, Daigo. Thank you for coming in. I had to ask her how to share the link so that she could be on my live tomorrow morning. And so she helped me because she knew how to do it, because she has Sharon, and she had Jamie last night on her live. And oh, you're welcome. So I think it's neat that, I'm still learning, but yet I'm trying to help her to teach her how to do some things as well. And that's what's great about this community, is everybody's willing to help in one way or another. I mean, simple little questions, and people will answer them for you, and I love that. And like I said, I didn't know Nightbot was even on, and I haven't seen him since. Daigo was another one that helped me back in the very beginning. I emailed, and she helped me out a lot. And I appreciate that. And MDL Michael, he did his first live today. I was so proud of him. Okay, Shirley, go ahead. See if it does say something. Wonder why it's not doing it now. But it did it to Sandra earlier. That was the only time I seen him. Well, he must not want to yell at you, Shirley, so that's a good thing. I guess he does like you. All right, did anybody else have any other questions that they wanted to ask me now that I've done the... Hi, Kevin, I didn't know you were still here. Oh, Kevin's gonna see if Nightbot will come out. said, I was learning earlier how to get them on. So that could be. I know I set him up and turned him on. So he must like you guys tonight. I have lived in Washington State since January of 2005. Yes, we're challenging Nightbot. Oh, there he is. He got you, Shirley. I have lived in Washington State since 2005, January. Um, yeah, delayed reaction, you're right. I moved out here with Mr. Cozy. Actually, he came out here and then I came out shortly after that. I live in the southeastern part of Washington State. It's the desert side because I'm in the southeastern corner. I live in what they call the Tri-Cities. I have three major cities all in one. There's Kennewick, Washington, or Kennewick, Pasco, and Richland. And they're all three tied together with two bridges. We have the Blue Bridge and the Cable Bridge. Oh, you were born in Wenatchee. Yeah, that's still over on the West Coast. So, I don't know if I could ever live on the west side. From Ellensburg over, I don't think I could live because it's rainy, gloomy, wet over there all the time. Lots of snow over on that side. Yeah. My email is listed in my videos under the more section. Yeah, I like the desert side over here. It's the winters are super mild. Um, Rain mainly in the fall and a little bit in the first part of the spring. We'll get rain, but other than that, it's just dry, hot heat, no humidity. Oh, now you're in the Seattle area? Seattle's about 3 hours from here. Okay, so you're just, wow, 40 minutes out of Seattle. Oh, Auburn. I've been to Auburn a lot. I used to drive cars for a car lot here in the Tri Cities, and it was actually cheaper for him to hire a crew of people to drive vehicles back from other dealerships, auctions. So I've been over to Auburn a lot of times. I've been to Puyallup quite a few times. I've been to Portland hundreds of times. I've been down to Boise, Idaho. I've gone into Montana driving cars back and forth for this dealer guy. And I did this for a couple of years. So it was fun and I got to do a lot of traveling. Yeah, all over. You're on the wrong side of the country. But I was born and raised in Michigan. I was born in Grand Rapids. I lived in the Grand Rapids area till probably sixth grade. And then my mom moved us to Byron Center. And I went to Byron Center School for, gosh, first grade through seventh, eighth grade. And then my senior year, or my freshman through senior year of high school, my mom moved us to Wayland, Michigan. And that's where I lived most of my teenage and adult life. I met my son's father in high school. We were high school sweethearts. We got married right out of high school. Oh, thank you for Yarning for a Smile for coming in. I appreciate that. So yeah, I grew up in, like I said, Byron Center area, lived in Wayland, I got married there, I had my son there. I was there till 2005 and then I split, was gone. Had to get out of there. Don't forget to hydrate. Drink your water. It's good for you. I need to stop drinking coffee. It's getting a little late for coffee now. How many of you guys enjoy doing diamond paintings? I know Eileen does them. I think Karen does them. Ivy won't look at them because she says she doesn't need another craft to do. I agree, Shirley. It's really never too late for coffee, and I probably will have another cup or so after my live's over. But for now, I'm hanging out with you guys, and I can drink my... You like to do the square drills, huh? Karen does diamond paintings. I've never done the square drilled ones. I always do the round drills. Diamond paintings remind you of beadwork. Jill, you do too. Wow. Coffee sounds great right about now. Cheers. I've never done the square drills. I've always just done the round ones. I had showed on a video, I had gotten a diamond painting from Too Old to Care, Nancy. She had sent me one in the mail, and I started that, and it's coming out really cool. The colors in it are just amazing. Cross stitch without the thread, really? Yeah, I'm gonna work on mine too, the one that Nancy sent me. I finished up that little one of the little fairy cabin in the woods with like the moonlight shining through. I finished that one up. Gosh, I think that one took me maybe a total of 4 hours to do. So I finished that one up real quick, got that one out of the way. And I thought, well, I was going to pick a big one to do. And I thought, no, I want to work on that one Nancy sent me. So I got it out and started it. And it's really cool. It's like a great big tree with these branches that come out, but it's got like moonlight in, oh, I can't remember what else it's got in it. It's got like a blue, like water splashing behind it. And then like, it's just really cool looking. I can't wait to get it done. And it's just a 30 by 30. But I'll tell you what, if you don't have one of these light tables, they are a great, great investment for your diamond paintings. It really helps. If you have a hard time seeing, like me, I'm half blind. Really, Eileen, I love having that light table because it has helped me see the background so much better. 86,000 drills, Shirley? Oh my goodness. On Temu for that one, I believe I paid $17 for it. Hang on, I'll tell you exactly what I paid for it. All right, for that little kit that I got there, oh, I paid $5 and no, I didn't. With the accessories, it was 1504 and it came with all of those accessories. And I'll tell you what, that little rubber roller right there, that is the best roller I've ever had because I was using this little plastic one. And I mean, it worked, but that little rubber one right there, that thing is amazing. But yeah, it came with all of those little tools and gadgets. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for 15 bucks. And you got the light table and all the four little clips to hold your paintings on there. And oh, well, hello, Sally. I didn't know you were going to make it because last I knew you were going to go to bed, but I'm glad you made it in. I had a Cricut and I used it a lot when I was doing my paper crafting because I used to make cards. Roll on, roll on. That sounds familiar. Why have I heard that song and I can't remember a place where I heard it? Oh, you just had to get them to bed. Okay, I see. I'm turning into a night owl. For some reason, the last few nights I have been up till usually I'm in bed by 9:30. But that's because I get up at anywhere between 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm up wide awake, ready to go. But for the last 3, 4 nights, I've been going to bed at 11, midnight. After that, and I was just like, and I'm still getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's why I said maybe I should not have any more coffee tonight because I'll be up until well after midnight again. And I think it's because I like diamond painting and I've enjoyed doing this one. Plus, I want to work on my blankets. I'm loving working on my blankets right now, too. Your eyes are closing now. Yeah, I know it's late for a lot of you guys. It's what? Quarter after 10 on the East Coast, quarter after 9 Central Time, and quarter after 8 Mountain Time. I do too, Sally. I love to crochet at nighttime. I can take it and crawl up in my bed and prop my pillows up, turn the TV on, and just sit there and go and go and go. Oh, it's quarter after 10 for you, Jerry? Wow. Jerry, whereabouts are you? Jill, Cricuts are awesome for doing stickers. Oh, and engraving things. I miss my Cricut for that. 49 more. If you guys haven't watched that channel, I knew you were down south somewhere with all of those wildlife. Oh, I love to watch. I could sit and just watch his stealth cam and watch all of the night activity and oh, okay. You got beautiful countryside there. Surely I did. I got rid of my Cricut, oh, probably 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I got rid of it just because I just didn't use it anymore. I was tired of doing my paper crafts. I had made so many cards in other projects. I made Easter baskets, I flowers and would hand roll my own flowers. I mean I've got shoe boxes full of cards that I've made for any occasion. You name it, I've got it. And I just got bored because I burnt myself out because I made cards every single day, all day long for like 3 years. On top of making 3D projects, I've made sleighs and reindeers and Easter baskets, Christmas trees, turkeys, you name it, I've done it out of paper crafts. I kept all of my paper and my stamps and my ink, my scoring board, the envelope maker. Jill, definitely a Cricut over a Silhouette. My opinion, a Cricut is way better than a Silhouette is. And you can do more with the Cricut. Yeah, I got burnt out on doing paper crafts. So I got rid of my Cricut, but I kept everything else. Which is more, summer, winter, or spring? My favorite time of the year is spring and fall. Oh my goodness, Shirley. You have the very first one that came out, Ivy? I had the third one that came out where you could do all the vinyl and it did everything. Yeah, to me, I think the Cricuts are way better than the Silhouettes. The Cricuts can do more. The programming for it, if you do get a Cricut and then you download the Cricut app, you have way more availability to do certain projects, and a lot of them are free. Some of them you have to pay for, but they're well worth what you pay for it. I was into this one card designer that I absolutely just loved her cards. Wow. How did you get two going at once? Because that runs on one program, doesn't it? Yeah, depression is a bad thing. I suffer from it, but I try to manage it. And there are ways you can manage it. Mental health is definitely no joke. Oh, I see. You just opened up a second window for the program. Okay. Good thinking. I have my big computer and I should hook it back up because I would have more options for editing through CapCut. Mine mine can hit me, especially if it stays gloomy and just kind of gray, dark, ugly looking outside, which it can here for sometimes 12 to 13 days at a time without any sunshine. And that's when it can hit me. And before I started doing YouTube, I was down for days. As I said, there was days I didn't even want to get out of bed. But since I've started my channel, I have felt 100% better. I feel like I have an outlet to release some of that anxiety and frustration just by, I don't know, for some reason YouTube is calming to me. I feel better. Yeah, I have a lot of pain as well. I suffer from a lot of pain. I was in 5 really bad car accidents, and I was a passenger in all of them but one. And I've got some really severe damage done to my neck and to my back, and that's not fun. And I have fibromyalgia, which really affects the nerves in my feet. So yeah, but I try not to let it bother me, and I mean, I gotta go. I gotta keep living. I've got my son, and yeah, I can get really bad bouts of it, but like I said, I don't like to take medication. I absolutely do not like to take medication. Nightbutt, knock it off. Now Nightbutt wants to work. But yeah, I refuse to take medication for my depression. I refuse to take it for my anxiety. I've just learned ways to deal with it without having to take the medication. Yeah, I know. He wasn't coming out forever, and now all of a sudden, now look at him. Now he's coming out. You behave, Nightbutt. I'm so glad I got him to work, though, you guys. I wasn't sure if he was going to work. But I think that's the only command he knows, because I don't know how to set up the rest of them. I just knew how to make him a mod. I'll have to figure out how to set up the rest of it to where he'll tell you to stay hydrated, or if you type in a certain word, he'll say something to you, or... Yeah, he's working in the wrong way. You're right, Eileen. He is a brat. I think he's a little cute, though. I love how cute he is there, but he's mean. He needs to be a nice Nightbot. Yeah, yeah, you woke him up. He was sound asleep. Now he's awake and wants to work. Like I said, I just don't know how to make him do all the little commands. I've seen where you can go and add commands, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, so one of them does have the flirty Nightbot. Oh my gosh, who was that? That he flirts with everybody. Tells him how, oh yeah, Nightbot can be pretty, yeah. Is it Dana that's got the flirty one? Yeah, Nightbot can be pretty naughty when he wants to be. I'll have to figure out how to set him up so that he can say quotes, and yeah, that's why we call him Nightbutt. Yep. Because he could be a butthead. Yeah, Adventures with Beth, I don't know how to do that yet. Like I said, I'm surprised I even got him to work. But I'll figure out how to do the commands, and yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll make, like if you type in the word cozy, maybe Nightbot can give you a hug, or I do want to figure out how to have them, if you type in a certain word, to drop your guys' links. Ivy's great at that though, so. And Zoila, she's my other moderator. She's great at that too, so. I feel very blessed and lucky to have Ivy and Zoila as my mods. Hugs to you too. Hello, Faith Nets. Thank you for coming in. That's exactly why, Shirley, I refused to take medication for anxiety, is because I felt like a zombie when they did have me on it. I could not function. All I wanted to do was sleep. And it interfered with the way I talked, the way I walked. I'm a lightweight anyway, but I just, nope. I couldn't do it. Oh gosh, Duck, people are throwing yarn around. You feel naked without a blue dress? I know you're a mod for Dawn Yarn Doll. I'm not scared. Oh my gosh, Nightbot says I'm not scared. How do you get a pink dress, Ivy? I don't know how to change the colors of dresses. I just figured out how to do this. Oh my goodness. For at least 100 channels? I know Daigo's a mod for several channels. Where did it go? I just added Daigo, Ivy. And Beth, would you want to be one too? Yes, and Eileen was too. Yeah, say catch instead of duck. Okay, and then Eileen. Okay. I added Daigo and Beth as moderators and Eileen. There. Hopefully that will help you and Zoila out, Ivy, having them too to help. A wacko troll. You're very welcome. Thank you guys for helping out. I really appreciate it. Sunita, I didn't see you sneak in. Thank you for coming in. It twirls around. That's good. Thank you, Jerry, for coming in and hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. I look forward to more videos from your channel. They look so pretty in their blue dresses. I love it. Dolly Dawn, yes. Thank you, Jill, for coming in and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Nightbot, will you leave her alone? I'm not a big sweets person. I don't eat a whole lot of sweets. I love both Dawns too. And if you weren't here earlier, Dawn Aaron is going to be on my live tomorrow morning with me. Okay, type in, so I have to make the command love to make him flirty. I'm gonna have to do that so he won't be a meanie butt and will be a lovey butt. Yeah, he needs to be a nice night butt instead of a mean one. I don't want a mean one. He needs to love everybody and cuddle them and give them hugs. And I know, I know when I'm over at Ivy's and people are hiding in the bushes or something, and I'll say shake, shake, and her night bot tells me I'm shaking the bushes. Yes, I love the emojis, so it doesn't bother me how many you guys put. And if you need to capture someone's attention, put it in caps. I'm sure they'll see it. I know Nightbot doesn't like that either, but it doesn't bother me. I was gonna say it's late here. It's only 7:30 here. I keep thinking it's late. I hear somebody mowing their lawn. Oh, your chat got behind? I've got my phone to read the chat, so because it keeps disappearing on my tablet. So if you guys see me looking down sometimes, it's because I'm looking at the chat trying to read it off my phone. Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning, Sunita, how to, like I said, I'm lucky he even came up. I had to watch the video, I think, twice on how to even get him activated and add him on there. And yeah, once I get him figured out, I'll play around with it. And once I get it figured out, then I'll be able to make him do more things. Maybe I'll do that tonight before I go to bed. I'll mess around with it and see if I can make love one of the commands so he'll flirt with everybody and make him not be a mean butt. We'll make him a love butt. All right, everybody. It has been a fun night. I enjoyed everybody being here. Thank you to all of the new mods. I appreciate you guys helping out. I do have a live at 10 Pacific time in the morning. Dawn Aaron Loving Hands is going to be my guest tomorrow morning on my live. So I look forward to that. I'm sure her and I together, we will have a good time. It will probably be a hot, fun mess, according to her. So I think it's going to be a great time. Thank you guys all for being here, for supporting me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until morning, I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe, stay cozy, and keep crocheting, friends. Night, guys. See you in the morning.